Sip Samatma, Sip Surinder, Sip Girish, Sip Bliss, Sip Vanita, Sip Anand Ki Coach, Sip Lakshmi, Sip Sukeshni, Sip Bliko, Sip Raji, Sip Rajendra, Sip Premchand, Sip Meenakshi, Sip Krishna, Sip Ruth Anu, Sip Ahem, Sip Sagai, Sip Sarla, Sip Chidani. And many more will join the call. It is, we try to start on time, as I told you, but I'm still struggling to get there. Today we have a subject. Many of you struggle with this subject. Many of you. And the subject is today, administrator, how to see the devil as divine. When you see a devil, the question, when you see the shaitan or the devil, how do you see the devil as divine? That's the question today. And let me see how many of you are going to participate and get to the root of this. How many of you are able to see shaitan as Bhagwan? We are now talking to one person who's seeing Bhagwan only as Bhagwan. And even though the Bhagwan looks like Shaitan. Krishna and Surinder Goyal. Let us start. Surinder Goyal is back in action. So Krishna, unmute Krishna and then Surinder Goyal. Yes, Krishna. Unmute Krishna.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shivoham, sir.
Shivoham.
Sir, I had this question always, but after yesterday's call, you have taught us what is the meaning of to be spiritual. I think that is the only way to see divine in a devil, because abhi samajh paya ki we are spiritually blind, so we are unable to see the divine inside the devil, the cause inside that devil. For example, mud can be made to make Bhagwan ka murti or a Rakshas ka murti. Matlab, the cause we are spiritually blind. So yesterday's that 9-pointer was very good. That is my one point. And second is, हमेशा लगता है मुझे जैसे दृष्टि वैसे सृष्टि. So if my thoughts are divine, my thoughts, my actions, my attitude, etc. are divine, I will see divine only. So the world is my projection.
That is good. But what you said is very nice. What you said, the moment you start seeing the mitti, then you are able to make out. It doesn't matter whether it's Ram or Ravan. Both are made of the mitti. That is a very important aspect of life, but we are not able to see it.
We are not
We
able
are
to
not.
see. My abhi mera serious negativity comes inside me. I replace it with divine thoughts, divinity, good thoughts, positive thoughts, so that my drishti becomes my srishti, my creation.
Good. That's your way of saying it. It's a good way of saying it. But today, by the end of the call, we have to find some ways of seeing the devil as divine. So today we will all learn some tips. Today we will learn, like you're saying, mitti. So how do we see the devil not as devil but as divine? That is the
No,
challenge of today's call.
is a complete answer. Ka
You gave me
spiritual
the
ka name was a complete answer.
okay. Let us see whether that will, because spiritual is spiritual. But by having the word spiritual with you, you are still not able to see the devil as divine. Okay, Surinder, go ahead. Unmute Surinder, go ahead.
Shivoham, sir.
Sure.
Sir, from my personal experience working in the hospital setting, we see many patients who are drunken, intoxicated, psychotic patients, head injury patients who are not in senses. They come, they thrash the doctor, they spit, vomit, pass urine and stools, but doctor and hospital staff see them only as a patient and they treat them. So the devil is nothing but he is divine, but he is deluded about his divinity.
But somehow I'm asking you a tricky question. Now, the doctor that you talk about, sees 100 patients like this. But when this doctor goes on the street and the devil comes, then even there does he see the devil divine?
Sir, he see out outwardly he see the devil, but
No, no.
inside the devil there is the divine. The sep is
But did you
there.
get my question? Did you get my question?
Yes, sir.
In the hospital, doctor is trained. What doctor is trained? देखो डॉक्टर हर पेशेंट है, पागल है, ये है, वो है, physically पागल है, mentally challenged है, physically. So doctor is trained to treat all patients, whether they spit or they don't spit or they pass urine or stool. I understand. But will that doctor be able to see a devil in his house, whether it's a member of his family or in his society? Will that doctor be able to see the divine
It
when
is,
there is a devil?
sir, it is difficult to see the divine and devil.
So today we want to learn that. So that today we have to learn, and this, if we learn this, it is a key to moksha. It is a key to nirvana. कि कैसे, how do we see shaitan as Bhagwan?
So there is a shloka in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, verse 30. Uh, Bhagwan Krishna says to Arjuna, Yo mam pashyati sarvatra, sarvam ch mai pashyati, tasyam aham na pranashyami, sa ch me na pranashyati.
Means
भगवान ये कहते हैं कि
different.
जो सब में भगवान को देखता है या डिवाइन को देखता है सब जगह पे और सब किसी में डिवाइन को देखता है, उससे मैं कभी दूर नहीं होता और ना ही वो कभी मुझसे दूर होता है.
Correct. What you're saying is a beautiful shloka. But today we are asking Krishna how to see. जो भी जो भी देखता है कि हर इंसान में भगवान है वो सही है, लेकिन कैसा देखना? अगर ना सुरेंद्र गोयल, अगर ये दुनिया में if Russia saw all Ukrainians as divine and Gaza saw all Israelis as divine, there would be no war. Why is there so much war?
So externally he
So
is acting as a devil, but inside he is divine.
he is divine. How can you and me see it? What is
Sir,
the trick?
sir, when we are not aware of our divinity, we act in a deluded situation. So they are
If,
deluded persons.
even if you are aware of your divinity, suppose Surinder Goyal, today you know, मैं आत्मा हूँ, all that is fine. Somebody comes and pushes you up the pole. Somebody does something, somebody comes in your, not here, you're having a coffee in Starbucks. Somebody comes, takes a cup of coffee, puts on your head like this. How, how will you stop from reacting? Or for example, I know one man was passing by and he told him, तेरे माँ की. तो वो बोलता है तू मेरी माँ की गाली क्यों देता है? तेरे और 10 गाली दिया और 10 गाली दिया. तो naturally what do you see when this happens? क्या होता है?
सर हम कहते हैं पागल है छोड़ो उसको.
हाँ, that means then you have reached the state of consciousness. But normally हम क्या देखते हैं? जब ऐसा एक आदमी एक से बोलता है क्या होता है?
तो हम फाइट करना शुरू कर देते हैं सर, उसको
तो
मारना
लड़ाई 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 शुरू हो जाती है. Very common, very common. So today we are trying to learn how to see the devil as divine. There is a trick. There is a trick, and how to be in that awareness. Chidan, thank you, Chidanand. Let us see. Chidanand will give us some idea. Administrator, today last question is 8:30 because I have to take a flight at 8:40. The last question will be at 8:30. Raise your hand before 8:30. 8:40, I will close the call. Chidanand.
Yeah. See, it's basically a question of perspective. That, for example, sun always shines. It is the absence of light that results in darkness. So if you have a very thorough understanding of what is what, then you realize that everything is divinity. And this karma theory also comes up. Unless you have grounded in these two aspects, that everything is divinity, and what that happens is because of our karmic account unfolding itself, we will never be able to react in a Siddha Prajna way.
But
It's all a
Chidanand,
question of reasoning.
Chidanand, give me a simple way.
See,
Give
when
me a
I see a,
simple.
suppose I know everything is divinity itself, then it's
Hmm,
but natural that any person comes in front of you, or
hmm.
anything that comes in front of you, is either sip or possimum. You have no other way of looking at the world
So
or
I'm
concern.
asking you again. Again, I'm
Now,
asking you.
yeah, I'll complete.
Again, I'm asking you.
Yeah, I'm
How? Yeah,
completing it.
how to
So
see?
once
Yeah,
you have
go ahead.
that perspective and vision, okay, that whatever is in front of me is either it is sip or it is possible, whether it's animate or inanimate object. Now, when suppose somebody reacts to me in a negative way, I immediately should have that perception that whatever is happening in this world is unfolding of my karmic account. Now, instead of RDX and revolting and creating another karma, you will have to be, again, Viveka plays a very, very important role in this whole deciphering this whole thing of
My
seeing the
dear,
devil, seeing
my
the
dear,
devil as divine.
my dear Chidanand, it is not possible. Use the intellect to see devil as devil. I'm
It is
telling
not
this to
because
you practically
you will, yeah, that is the part of what role the senses play. If somebody hurts
because
you, you get hurt.
yeah,
If
the
somebody is
intellect,
intellect will say this fellow is projecting himself against me. Now,
my
natural
dear Chidanand,
reaction is I fight him
so
off.
no, correct me if I'm wrong, Chidanand. What is the intellect supposed to do, Chidanand? Intellect is supposed to see black as black and white as white. Intellect
No,
cannot see black. Intellect cannot see black as white.
no. A person who has reached the state of anubhuti, he knows for certain there is nothing black and white.
So I'm
It is
so
everything
you're
is divine.
so you're jumping. Now you're jumping. Now what you're saying is something different. So
Yes,
we
yes.
come back to consciousness. Come back to consciousness. And I'm repeating the question to you: how to see the devil as divine? And I am telling you, just for you will come with the right answer in 2 minutes. Just listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. How to see the devil as divine? Forget about karma. Forget about intellect. Get to your consciousness, Siddhanand. Get to the state of consciousness quietly, and you will pull the answer to you now. You know the answer. You're
Yeah,
saying the
because
answer in different ways. You're saying the answer in different ways. Don't say in different ways. Say they say in English in school they teach us 1 point, Chidanand. The shortest distance between 2 points, you know,
mm,
the shortest distance between 2 points is a
is dot
straight line. No,
straight
is a
line, yes,
straight line.
straight line.
If you have a line that goes like this and like this and like this, it's not the shortest distance. You have to. This is a
Then
very
then I can say a very short answer is this devil and divine is the perspective of the mind. You still the mind and you see everything is consciousness.
good.
So
Now, now,
that
now you're
duality goes there.
now you're coming. You're coming to the right answer. You're coming towards the right answer. But don't see, Chidanand. Let us be very clear. The intellect is meant to discriminate. The intellect is meant to realize the truth. But the intellect cannot see devil as divine. Think about what
No.
I'm saying. Please
Yes.
think about what I'm saying.
Yes.
And
Because cannot see because its role is not to the seeing, hearing, talking is the perspective of the mind and senses.
and intellect is supposed to discriminate.
Discriminate.
And the
Yes.
discrimination can lead to a realization. And
Yes.
the, and then when you get to the realization, the intellect still remains the intellect.
Yes.
The intellect is a sword. From a sword, it cannot become a top.
Yes.
It will always remain a sword.
Always cut. Yeah. Right or wrong. Yes.
And if you are a sthit pragya,
Yes.
then it's a little different.
Yes.
And you have to think a little bit more. It's your answer. The answer is right written right here, and you're saying it. But I want you to have absolute clarity because Chidanand, when we face people who are shaitan, how do we see the Bhagavan? You know, we are talking to a person. Her name is Ma Anand Sheila. I'm supposed to have a podcast with her soon. Osho, Osho kicked her out and condemned her 40 years back. And after 40 years, she still says, I'm in love with my Bhagwan. How? How can she see the one who was like a devil to her? How can she still see Bhagavan? So it's a food for thought. But let us come Rutanu, Bliko, Girish, Thiru Mataji. Interesting discussion.
Shivoham Guruji.
Yes, Bolo.
Guruji, by remaining in silence, the sip connects to sip.
Okay. So
Then we can see some good quality and we don't see the intention behind the other person's speech.
but how do you see the shaitan as a Bhagwan?
By ignoring his bad karma.
Cannot. We are not humanly capable of doing that. Let me ask Bliko. One of these masters will give the answer. We are not far away. Bliko, Girish, Rumataji. Sir, Bliko.
Shivoham, Shivoham, everybody.
Sure. Borobil.
So one word answer is knowledge. Gyan. When I have one very nice Sanskrit sentence, Drashti Jnanamay Krutva Pasya Brahmamay Jagat. When your knowledge is realized, you can see God everywhere. So you
This is
don't
the
see
biggest.
devil. There is no
This
devil.
is the biggest. This is the biggest problem in the world. Your answer is right, wrongly translated.
Mhm.
Your answer is right, wrongly translated becomes answer is wrong. Now,
Then knowledge, when the knowledge is realized, and when you
now why did
see,
why did you
that is
say
the
knowledge?
missing link. That is the
Why you
missing
said knowledge?
knowledge realization.
See, now see
Realize
your
knowledge, or I can say
no,
realize knowledge.
drop the word knowledge. Drop the word knowledge. Drop the word knowledge.
Realized person can see
So
God everywhere.
you have started the journey to the right answer. I don't know which is the shloka. I am not good in shlokas. You, Chidanand, you all are better. I am Anpad Gawan. So I don't know about these shlokas. But you have come now to the track. But you have not yet got the right answer.
I'll
Because
wait.
no, you are on the tip of the iceberg. You're sitting on the top of it. But luckily I corrected the see you know when you came and gave the answer, you know how you gave the answer? You know how you gave the answer? You said the answer is knowledge.
Yeah.
Answer is not
That is not
knowledge.
right. Yeah, that is not right. Yeah.
Good,
Understand.
good. Girish. But I want to hear the shloka again from you before we end. Please talk of the shloka again. Girish.
Both divine and shaitan are manifestations of the same one truth.
Correct.
That realization will make us to see Bhagwan in shaitan.
What is the trick? If Girish,
Everything is a manifestation of the divine.
when the nurses were behaving,
That
when the
realization
nurse,
will make us see the divine in everything, irrespective
what,
of whether
how we will see? What
the,
realization?
the realizations that everyone is the manifestation of the divine.
Okay, good. See, when the nurses were behaving badly with you, you were so upset.
But you
Today,
reminded me about that.
so Girish, today what we have to learn, no, Girish? We have to learn. What do we try to get in this Zoom call every day? We want 1 plus 1 equals 2. What you're saying is correct. But we need to get understanding so clearly. Never will we see devil. Never will we see shaitan. Hope we can achieve today. Hope. I don't know. I hope we can achieve that. We're all saying we're now moving in the right direction. And my goal is to give you all clarity. I have no other job. Like if I don't correct Bliko or Chidanand in what they are saying, then they will have the wrong thing in their heads. This is not. This must be corrected. I see shaitan. I'm telling you, and I get so upset, when I see shaitan or devil. But I learned. I learned the art. No, I don't see shaitan. How? What is the way? So you all are giving the right answer, but like it's writing T, but you're not putting the cross mark. The T without the cross mark is like L. So we have to cross the T. Ru Mataji, Rajinder, Harshat, Ashok, Bliss. Ru Mataji hai aap? If Ru Mataji is not there, Rajinder. Rajinder?
Sir, what is perceived as shaitan as devil, इसमें main role is आता है mind का. This is a role of mind. So if you are enlightened and live as an enlightened being, that means we live in a state of consciousness. So, and shaitan जो है, that is the behavior of the other person. So when you are in the consciousness, you would not conscious, that means that there is no mind. ये mind ही receive करता है. The traits जो है, emotions जो है, जो उसकी behavioral जो pattern है, that is received by the mind only, not by your consciousness. So there is no shaitan if you are in the consciousness. Once you lose the consciousness, you feel the behavior of the man, that ये shaitan इसे गाली दे दी, इसने ये किया, इसने. So it is only pattern of mind, whether you are in mind or you are not in mind. So shaitan
Your answer is correct. One key word is missing.
Okay.
Remind me, I have to give you very important. Again, I'm correcting you all in small matter. Your answer is correct. But one key word is missing. One key word. What is that key word? Harshad. Harshad. If Harshad is not available, Ashok Nichani.
Hello,
Harshad.
am I
Yes, Harshad.
audible?
Yes.
Sir, let me correct if I am wrong. That famous line is there: if you can't change the person, change the person. Like
Okay.
that one, we
Done.
can do it. Like to say the if a person is not like they are evil or
No,
the
Harshad.
change.
Harshad, that is what you are saying is a management strategy. We are not in management class. That is good in a business. If people don't change, then you change for people. That is a management class. But in spiritual class, if somebody comes to you and without, suppose somebody comes and gives you one slap and he tells you, क्यों मेरा bike चोरी किया? क्यों मेरा bike चोरी किया? He gives you one slap and you did not chori his bike. Naturally, we will feel like giving him two slaps. Not one slap, you will give two slaps. How not to give two slaps? You know, people, I think a lot is told about Mahatma Gandhi, you know. Mahatma Gandhi, when he gave one slap, Mahatma Gandhi said, okay, give. But nobody explained this. Nobody has explained why. People say this is Gandhigiri. People call it Gandhigiri. ना क्या है ये गांधीगिरी? क्या है? क्यों है? So let us come to Rumataji. Rumataji है आप? Today,
Pranam Guruji,
questions end at
Shivam.
8:30. Questions will end at 8:30. Call will end 8:40. हाँ बोलिए Rumataji.
Guruji, Tulsidas, I think it is about Tulsidas only. He went to meet his beloved from the outside because it was raining and it was very late. And he climbed, he thought rope is there and he climbed and reached there. So his wife told how you have come. So he said rope was there and I came through that.
So what's the connection? That
Guruji,
story and this.
Basic is that his wife told him, if you have loved God so much, तो बेड़ा पार हो जाता. So I think if we see the devil with love, then
A beautiful,
that is
a
the
beautiful,
solution, I think.
a beautiful answer, Rumataji. But how to see the devil with love? ये question है आज. वो जो आप बोल रहे हैं ना रूमाता जी,
Because you have taught us to see
नहीं
everyone
नहीं,
as divine soul.
जो आप बोल रहे हैं ये तो MA है, MA. लेकिन अभी हम BA कर रहे हैं. BA करने के बाद MA करना है. जो आप बोल रहे हैं सही बोल रहे हैं, but we need
I
to.
think love can change everything.
Rumata ji, you are 100% right. But the question is how to get that love. How? Ashok Nichani.
By seeing God, by seeing Sip and devil.
Correct. Correct. Absolutely correct. How? Ashok Nichani.
Shivam Sirji.
Sure.
Sirji, it is the most difficult task.
Correct.
When most of we human beings can't see a divine inside ourselves, how can we see it in the devil?
Beautiful. So Ashok,
Then-
give the answer now. Now
then
give
if
Ashok,
you want-
don't
there
miss
are
the
only-
answer now. Now don't miss the answer. Give the answer now.
Sirji, there are two ways to see the divine in the devil. One is the most easier way is to become a yogi, true yogi. Then only you can see the divine in the devil. Otherwise, you become like Lord Ram. When he sees Ravan, maybe Bhagwan divine dekhta hai wo. You'll have to become like Lord Ram.
Ashok, abhi aap answer diya. Lekin after giving the answer, you went away from the answer.
Yogi wala Sirji.
No,
Live like a true
no,
yogi.
no. You gave the answer and then you lost it.
That is, हम लोग अंदर ही अपने अंदर ही भगवान नहीं देख पाते, तो how can we see in others?
So what is the way therefore?
Surrender.
Ashok. Okay, Ashok got the answer, but Ashok, जैसे ना कभी कभी मक्खी अंदर जाता है और अब मक्खी बाहर चले आता है. So let us see. Ashok gave the answer. Bliss, Sophia, Chidanand, Will, Meenakshi, Vivek.
Hi,
Bliss.
Shwam. I think like Jean-Paul Sartre say, health, Jean-Paul Sartre in
I can't
book.
understand you.
You can hear me?
Jean-Paul Sartre. What's Jean-Paul Sartre?
Jean-Paul Sartre, it's a writer, many book in French. He say in book, health is author. So in each of us, we have health and Bhagwan and Gita. We have health and divine, okay? So
how to see devil as divine?
Yes, you have to realize, to accept and surrender and stay in yoga. Because we don't have to react.
I'm not able to understand you. Be yoga. No. By yoga, no.
You have to accept and surrender because in each of us, we have Bhagwan and Gita.
Correct. So
we have to accept and surrender.
You are like Ashok Nichani. You are sitting on the elephant and you are asking, where is the elephant? You are sitting on the elephant and you are asking, now where is the elephant? Where is the elephant? You are sitting on the elephant. Sophia, I will tell you now in 1 minute. I will tell you in 1 minute. Sophia, good. This good answer. Sophia.
Yeah. Hello, sir. I bow down to AiR and also. I feel that we have to see God in that person because circumstances have made him sometimes, it happens. But there are two sides.
Correct. The question is how to see God.
Yeah.
How to see the devil as a divine.
So we have to We have to be in our consciousness and don't be like him. That time we have to smile and see the God in him. No?
Cannot. How will we do it?
We have to forgive because we see divine only.
How will we forgive?
Because we are God.
So?
So we see God in him also. We forgive.
Okay, so therefore, so so again, I'm asking you the question: how do you see the devil as divine? How do you see Shaitan as Bhagavan? Give the answer clearly.
Because we all are same and I am God, so I forgive that person.
Good. Chidanand is round 2. So Will and Meenakshi and Vivek. Chidanand, you're coming last. Please wait, Chidanand. Will. We have Meenakshi, Vivek, and Chidanand. And we will close with the 4. Will. Sure.
Thank you very much. There's some noise in the background. Someone's got their microphone on.
No, I'm sitting in a departure lounge of an airport. So there's a people who are shouting in the airport here, but I can hear you. So please go ahead.
I think that as long as there's an ego dividing things, this is where the problem is. As long as there's a me, then there's a division, and then separation.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
It's the it's the I which is creating the trouble. The I which is creating the division.
So what should we do? No, you have discovered the problem. You have told us what is the problem. Now, what is the solution?
Well, your method is the neti-neti approach. The neti-neti takes you to the dissolving disappearance of ego. Neti-neti.
Excellent. So tell me now.
Ego is gone, then there is just Brahman.
Okay, and then?
Well, there's nothing. That's all there is. There's just Brahman. So
yeah, your answer is absolutely right. But the people in this call will not understand it. I'm going to just give your answer a right sentence.
Well, I don't understand the answer myself. I'm just talking.
No, you have given the answer, but I'm going to make you understand the answer now in 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
You have already given the answer. Now you will understand the answer. Meenakshi, Vivek, and Chidanand. Meenakshi, Vivek, and Chidanand. Then we close.
Hi, Sir Shivoham. Sir, I think self-realization is the answer.
Correct. What is the self-realization?
When you know that you are not that, you are that. Who am I? When I know the answer of who am I and what is my purpose, I think self-realization, then God realization, then you will see everywhere God.
I understand this. How will this help us see the devil as divine?
When you are realized, then you will see, you will know the answer that you are not this body, you are not this mind, you are not this ego, and the another person in front of you is also not the mind, body, and ego. He is also divine.
And so?
Then divine and divine, only divine. Sat only.
Okay. Okay, very beautiful. Now you have got the answer, everybody. All of you are saying the right answer. But Meenakshi has now said it in such simple words. Will told, Neti Neti Tattvamasi. Will, you just said that. And Meenakshi came forward and said, when you realize Neti Neti Tattvamasi, not this, I am that. So person like Will has a little problem because he doesn't, from the Buddhist view, you are not divine. You are shunyata, you are nothing. So Will, here the problem comes, Will, when you don't agree that you are divine, then you cannot see the devil as divine. But when you think you are divine, then you can see the devil as divine. So the answer, I'm giving Vivek and Chidanand closing comments, but the answer to the question, if you want to see the devil as the divine, first see yourself as divine, not the devil. See yourself as Bhagavan, not Shaitan. The moment you see yourself as Neti Neti Tattvamasi, when you realize, I am not this, I am that. This comes to us with the next session we had, ISIS. I am the soul. Soul is SIP. I am SIP. SIP is in all. Rajendra, you told the word we should be in consciousness. Rajendra, correct? You missed the word truth consciousness. आपने बोला हमें चित्त में रहना है. चित्त में नहीं चलेगा, सत्य चित्त में रहना है. You must be in truth consciousness. When you are in truth consciousness, then what Chidanand said, Brahman is everywhere. Only Brahman is. Chidanand was saying something, but first Chidanand went off somewhere. Karma, intellect. No, Chidanand, intellect cannot tell you this devil is divine. Intellect will tell you devil is devil. You don't need intellect. You need anubhuti. You said the word anubhuti. You need anubhuti. If you are in that state of chaturya, in the state of samadhi, in that state of satchit anand, in the state of what Meenakshi said, if you are in that state of self-realization, and so we will close with Vivek and Chidanand. I have given you all one beautiful bhajan. Girish, you know this bhajan? इंसान में नहीं सच में भगवान हूँ दिखता जो मैं वो नहीं आत्मा में हूँ अनुभूति हो गई एहसास हो गया नेति नेति तत्वमसि ये नहीं वो मैं हूँ. Then you will say भगवान ये है ये तो शैतान नहीं दिखता है ये शैतान पर भगवान यही. You will get that anubhuti. You cannot discriminate this. You have to realize it. Who told knowledge? Likho. You cannot have knowledge, Likho. Give me the shloka. That shloka, then you corrected yourself already, but we will hear that shloka from you before we close. I hope I don't miss the flight. Vivek and Chidanand. And Bliko. Vivek, Chidanand, Bliko.
हाँ शिवा मेयर जी.
बोलिए.
सर आपने मेरे जवाब दे दिए, एक मीनाक्षी मैम ने दे दिए, एक आपने, मैं कहना चाह रहा था सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन और IS.
हाँ. तो मीनाक्षी ने बिल्कुल पकड़. अभी अशोक ने बोला. अशोक ने भी आंसर दिया. अशोक ने आंसर दिया और फिर वो गाड़ी में कहा जा रहा है तो गाड़ी में वो खो गया. वो गाड़ी में डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो गया अशोक. तो गुड. चिदानंद, चिदानंद रूपा and Bliko. Chidanand, is Chidanand there? Chidanand, you want to make a comment, Chidanand? Yes.
Yes.
Are you in
Yeah, I
sync
think
with
now,
me or
now
you have a
I'm
different
unmuted.
opinion? You have a different
No,
opinion or are
I
you
was
in sync?
about to say the same thing, that is Aham Brahmasmi. Once you realize Aham Brahmasmi, there's no question of discrimination or anything. Intellect fails. And secondly, what I feel what Viko was trying to say in the shloka is, in Marathi or Hindi, they say, Dashi Drishti, Dashi Srishti. The way your vision is, you find the whole world to be. And moment your vision is Aham Brahmasmi, then the discrimination or division falls.
But today, Chidanand, we are taking home a very important point.
How? Yes.
When somebody is behaving like a devil, we remind ourselves, I was also a devil once upon a time. But I realized I am not a devil. My body, mind, ego was behaving like a devil. Now I am divine, and this person also is divine. Maybe he is behaving like a devil, but he is not a devil. This is we must be in the anubhuti, not Vivek, not no logic here. We have to be in that anubhuti. Thank you, Chidanand. Last, Bliko, are you going to read out the shloka again? Bliko.
Yeah. The sloka is goes like this, but the gnan in that is not just knowledge, it's a anubhuti, but they packed in gnan, right? So that is drashti gnanamay krutva prasya brahmamay jagat. When your realization is there, you can see Brahman everywhere.
No, the shloka is telling Gyan, but you are realized. You are realized, so you are now changing the translation and you are correcting the translation.
Yeah. So because Gnan in Sanskrit, they use it as a realization also.
That is the problem in translation.
Yeah, because
sometimes translation kills realization.
It's really correct.
Translation will kill the realization.
Right.
So, my
And
dear
that's why
friends,
so
that
many
was.
misunderstandings are going on. That's why.
So, with that, I am going to take a flight back home today, and with folded hands, I bow down to you. I hope you have taken the message home, all of you, that जिधर देखो तू ही तू, प्रभु, हाँ? प्रभु पास है, दूर नहीं हो, प्रभु पास है, आत्मा ही परमात्मा है, दिल के अंदर उसका निवास है, शिव जी वो वही राम है, हनुमान वो वही घनश्याम है, ब्लिको सिप है, गिरीश सिप है, सुरेंद्र सिप है, मीनाक्षी सिप है. Everybody is sip. When everybody is sipping on your lip, the devil will slip. The devil will disappear with folded hands.